thinks that maybe Rick's the one who tried to kill you. Maybe he did. I mean, after all, you do have the flash drive that he used to frame Sam, and if you knew your tapes of him confessing, I'm sure he'd want to maybe finish up what Sonny started. Oh, Lorenzo, wake up, please. People are starting to ask questions. And how can I answer them when I don't even have any answers, and I have so many questions of my own?
I hate to disturb you, but I'm a business associate at Mr. Alcazar's.
I'm sorry, do you have a name?
Craig. James Craig.
Well, Mr. Craig, as you can see, Lorenzo is incapacitated at the moment. Whatever it is that you came for, you have to deal with me.
Before Mr. Alcazar's recent misfortune, the two of us had been engaged in a rather crucial transaction. If it should fall apart at this late stage
I'm more
of the
than
game,
capable of handling Lorenzo's business commitments while he recuperates.
I wasn't aware that Mr. Alcazar had taken on a new partner.
Well, it's a fairly recent development. But I can assure you that Lorenzo and I have discussed the finer points of this business arrangement on several occasions.
I hope so. We can't afford any mistakes.
But there won't be.
You really thought you were going to get away with it, didn't you?
What exactly do you think you know, Carly?
You teamed up with Alcazar to frame Sam. Then he told Spinelli that the doctored flash drive was a special project just for you. But then your frame job backfired on you because Alcazar got a hold of the flash drive before you could destroy it. So he had you boxed in a corner, and there was nothing you could do about it, Rick, except wait. And wait you did, until Sonny shot Alcazar in self-defense. And you thought, hey, this is the time I can make my move. So with poor Alcazar lying there in his hospital bed, you went in to finish him off. How am I doing so far?
It's an interesting theory.
Really? One I'll keep to myself if you drop all the charges against Sonny.
Carly, come on, we're leaving.
No, I'm about to make a deal with Rick.
Oh, that we are. See, unfortunately, Carly, you're wrong about me trying to kill Alcazar. See, at the time of the incident, I was with the State Attorney General's office, along with 20 other witnesses who...
Then you had someone else do it,
I
Rick.
didn't commit any crimes.
Yes, you did.
however, just did. You see, your loyal little ex-wife here just blackmailed me into trying to drop the charges against you. That's called extortion, sweetie.
I'd love to see you prove it, Rick.
And wait, you did. Until Sonny shot Alcazar in self-defense.
How am I doing so far? Note to self, Carly. Never threaten the DA in his own office.
You can't do this.
Hey, look. You attempted extortion. It's on tape. In legal circles, that's known as evidence.
It's only evidence if you use it, and I can guarantee you right now you won't.
If I can't get the information I need from Mr. Alcazar, we'll have to pull the plug.
What?
Not on the project, not the patient.
Yes, well, the doctors have assured me that Lorenzo will be regaining consciousness soon. But in the meantime, I will be handling his business matters.
Well, that's very good news. And you can tell me the arrival schedule for the shipment.
Mr. Craig, I can't give out the details. This is far too delicate of a transaction. And with all due respect, I think you need to rethink where you have these kind of conversations. The hospital is hardly a secluded location.
Yes, but I need to confirm the shipment's ETA.
Oh, really? Is that all? Well, you see, the thing is, although I'm sure you are who you say you are, I don't think you'd appreciate it if I gave out that kind of information to just anyone who claimed to be you. So I will need to confirm your identity, and then we can continue having this discussion.
And how long will it take?
I cannot even begin to think about that until I've talked with Lorenzo's doctors. But once we do, we can discuss this other matter.
You're being very evasive.
This isn't a church social, folks. This is an intensive care room. So, you can stay. You can't.
Sorry. You'll hear from me.
Who's he?
I wish I knew. Wake up. You have to tell me who this Mr. Craig is and what I'm supposed to do for him. He wants a shipment date for this transaction, and I don't have a clue. I don't know if I can trust him. But I know you. You probably have records somewhere, right? Probably in that PDA. You You know, the one that drove me crazy because you wouldn't give me the password. Bet you're sorry now. All right. Let me think. Most people's passwords are usually the names of people they love, like Lila Ray or Diego or Luis or, dare I say it, Sky. Oh, Lorenzo, we barely know each other. How am I supposed to know the names of the people you care about? All right. I have to believe that your password is the name of somebody you love, or else I am totally lost. Okay. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to figure this out and pray that I'm on the right track.
Well, you may be right, Sonny. After all, Carly is my key witness against you in the Alcazar shooting. Why do I want to jeopardize my case by slinging mud at her? You can go.
I don't want to go.
Wait, no. That's enough. Go, Jason.
That's enough.
Jason,
Stop. That's enough.
Okay, you want to come at me, you go ahead and do that as much as you want, but do not threaten Carly.
She threatened me, Sonny. You know what, thanks. I will come after you. I'll convict you, as a matter of fact. I filed a motion this morning to include your previous history with Lorenzo Alcazar to be used as evidence. Your lawyer's going to get it all into discovery. I think the fact that you tried to shoot the man once before is going to help me prove premeditation.
Rick, Alcazar came into my office.
You planted the gun
and
after he
threatened to
shot
kill me.
Alcazar, all right? And I am looking forward to proving that. You are going to prison, big brother. And the best part of this whole thing, Sonny, the best part, I had to do very little. Carly's testimony is all the weapon I need.
Rodriguez has a witness in the Alcazar shooting. He's with her now.
Her or who?
This woman, she was in the Corintho's coffee house when Alcazar was shot. We ran a background check on her. Turns out she's got a criminal record.
Where the hell did she come from?
She's a bodyguard of some kind. She lied about her identity and what she saw, but now she wants to talk.
She lied, which means she's unreliable, which also makes her irrelevant.
Well, you gonna worry about she's gonna weaken your case against
No, I'm
Sonny?
not worried about anything, Lucky. I have my witness. Carly's going to give us everything we need to put Sonny away for murder.
Okay, maybe I get the details wrong, but I know Rick is involved in this.
Details. Blackmailing the DA does not help. It's the opposite of help.
Lorenzo has all kinds of incriminating evidence against Rick. Why wouldn't he try and poison him? Especially if it means turning the knife inside his back at the same time.
If you were so sure about this, why not come to me instead? I can maybe investigate instead of almost getting arrested.
Because you want me to marry Sonny and I refuse.
So, you just go ahead and get married on Monday. You don't have to wear white if you don't want to.
I am sorry that you have to go to trial, but you know what? It is not my fault. That's your fault. You're a gangster, okay? That's in your job description. Lawyers, guns, and money. I, Sonny, would be a gangster's ex-wife. I no longer have to watch my every move or worry about overhearing something that I shouldn't. I have moved away from your life and I'm trying to make one for myself. In fact, I am in love. Truly, madly, deeply in love with the next man I am going to marry, who happens to be Jax, just in case you're wondering. Okay.
What do you want from me? You want me to tell you that I need you? That's all. See?
Oh, how about I love you? Wow, you want me to marry you? How about I love you?
Are you serious? Of course I love you.
When was the last time you looked at someone and told them that you loved them? For real?
You really doubt how I feel about you?
You know what? I should
go.
No, really. I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here and witness this. Say it.
Say
No, look me in the eye and tell me you love me for real. I'd love to hear that.
It's a lot of... It's... We've been married 3 times. We have children together. We've been to hell and back. And we always figure out a way out.
That's not the kind of love you marry, Port.
This marriage is a legal tactic. That's it.
No, go away. You're right. You should go. I have been married too many times for the wrong reasons. Even to stop you from going to prison once before. And I plan on getting married one more time. I am going to promise to love and honor Jax for the rest of his life simply because it is what's good for me. I love him. And that's not to punish you or to get back at you for anything. I love him, and I desperately need you to understand that, Sonny.
I am sorry to interrupt, but I'm afraid I have some bad news.
That's great. Well, can we talk in the office? Okay, you go ahead and stay here and explain to Jason how much of an inconvenience I am to you. And you might want to write down a list that has all the reasons that you're justified sending me to prison.
This is Joanna Adams. She's got relevant testimony on the Alcazar shooting.
Have a seat, Ms. Adams. So, now tell me, why is it that I should believe anything that you have to say?
I don't want to go to prison.
Well, you've already lied about who you are, what you saw, and why you were at the coffee house.
Which means that you can charge me with a whole raft of stuff. So here's the deal. I tell you what you want to know, the truth, for total immunity.
That's a pretty tall order for a proven liar.
She's agreed to take a polygraph.
You want to solve the case or you don't?
He does.
Okay, fine. Why don't you tell me what the DA's office needs to hear from you?
You guys heard him, full immunity.
That's right.
Okay.
So why were you at the coffee house at the time of the shooting?
Lorenzo Alcazar paid me to plant a gun for him.
Where?
In a trash can. I stashed it there so he could get to it after he was patted down. He also paid me to create a diversion so no one would notice when he pocketed the gun.
So you're saying Mr. Alcazar went into Mr. Corintho's office with the intent to kill him?
I never asked what his intent was, and he never told me. All that I know is I hid the gun, and Alcazar had it when he entered the man's office. I also know the meeting was Alcazar's idea and not Corintho's.
Well, that puts a whole new spin on things.
It means Sonny acted in self-defense.
I tried every trick I know. But the judge is going to allow your prior history with Alcazar into evidence.
Yeah, I know. DA told me all about it.
Well, once that comes out in open court that you shot Alcazar before, it's going to make this shooting look premeditated. So if Carly won't marry you, I need a plan B, and fast.
I know you do, and I'm telling you, Carly will come through for me. She always does.
You think I'm being unreasonable?
I understand that this is hard for you.
I want you to be honest with me. How hard is Sonny looking for a way out of this trial?
You want honesty? You're a witness. The only way to keep you from testifying is to marry Sonny.
There has to be another way that doesn't turn my life upside down or hurt Jackson, my boys.
Jax isn't even here right now,
Well, he's
Carly.
coming back. And when he does, I can't be married to Sonny. You know, what Jackson and I are planning is a real marriage, not some legal maneuver or some ploy to serve his best
ploy.
interest.
He just wants to stay out of prison.
You think I'm being selfish? Okay, okay, maybe there's nothing wrong with a marriage in name only. He's not asking me to love him, and I'm certainly not going to let anything get physical, so it's no different than what you have with Brenda, right?
Yeah, fine. You can look at it that way.
That's really mean. I guess all he wants is to get out of jail pass. Marriage of convenience.
What you are asking for is a legal maneuver.
That's how Carly and I began. We've been together ever since, off and on.
It's gonna be different this time, okay? I know. I mean, Sonny and I were sane and sober. Who knows? Maybe this marriage will be a chance for us to say goodbye to each other. Who cares what the marriage license says? I know in my heart who I love. It'll be fine.